Welcome on back, one and all, to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 20 of our Legions of Nagash Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, we're here with Nagash inside of his big floaty pyramid to warp our way over and beat the smack out of Warzag again. So we did just sign a peace treaty with him. So I guess we're not necessarily allowed to. What we are going to do instead is we'll walk Nagash's happy self on up towards Fairuz. Yes, indeed, and we'll teleport across the water here at next turn. I want Nagash right here, that way both of these forces can benefit from his recruitment, although since he's in March, I don't know if we can actually use them. Curses, so he's in March, we can't use them. However, we do have the Tempest of Death active, so we can get a couple more co-ripped ghouls, and that's what I'm going to do.
They will serve.
That's alright. Well, we can't use Nagash, we can at least grab some lads from Al-Haik. So now, what we should be up to for this turn is we've got a ambush set up over here with the Dread King. And we are going to bring Manfred in to deal with King Sinufret, who's rolling with the dreaded Phalanx Legion. Ianintez shall move forward, who now has a full squad of just recruited up Risen Dead. And that's an easy auto-resolve. Lamia is now doomed. We shall then dominate these captives and keep on the dreaded march. Because now the bonus is complete. Come here, bud. Don't just sit there and complain. You can jump up. Come here. And now we have a Mochi with us. So we'll move on Labaris. Take it down. Lose our bats in the process, but that's entirely fine. We shall then simply... Ooh, it's a minor settlement. We'll go ahead and sack it first. We get ourselves a new Shabti bodyguard, imposing monument to Nehekaro's former power.
Darkness comes.
Darkness comes. Right, can we have Intis move on in and do some raiding? We can.
Suits my cause.
Use to do some stealing.
Come, impress me.
Maximize Manfred's replenishment. And I don't really think he needs much else except for just a whole heap more cavalry. So we lost our bats. Oh, no, I do want in another corpse cart. So you are one that has the Marsh Light Lanterns. That isn't actually going to be giving our guys any buffs. We do have Vigor Mortis. So let's instead grab the Balefire cart. And an Unholy Lodestone cart, both. That looks quite good. We'll go ahead and combine up these three zombies. And then replace them with even more knights. With the bonus of the infantry. Excellent stuff, Intez. You keep on raiding. Children of the Night drops your upkeep and gives you more experience gain. Go ahead and Oyas have him be a veteran. We're gonna go ahead and change your name to Owen. Welcome, Owen, the Morghast Archai. Can't quite afford the burial chamber now, so we'll just have to get a little bit more gold. Who else needs movement? KRELL, we did just get declared on by the forces of Karazukarak. So they had grudge bearers moving on in. I'd like to deal some damage to Imrik, but that may not be an option. Let's see. Okay, so they do have two armies kind of just sitting out here in the open. Waste of talents. So what we'll do is we'll have KRELL drop into an ambush, fall back just a bit here. 50% is the highest chance. Oh, 60% over here. Let's do that. And try to lure Imrik on in. Imrik v KRELL is going to be a little bit more dicey than Imrik v some of our other characters, but I have faith that he can win. Building upgrades with Arkan, no thanks. Can we declare war on you, Blight, without getting in trouble? We can indeed.
Tough. I made my demands.
Ha, speak no quickish? Absolutely not. Well, we can go at least talk to the Wood Elves if we've met them. Yes, Taliesin's at war with you. We'll go talk to Orion.
If I had my way, the Wild Hunt would trample you into the earth.
We'll see, you would likely fail. I'll join your war with Clan Verms, and you will give me some cash. Lady Ariel, forgive me. Now she probably won't. Not after making deals with Bone Daddy himself. Blight 10 Scratch is bringing earthquakes and miniguns and nothing else. I mean, unfortunately for him, we have the counter. Minikaus, watch and learn. And also watch and learn with extra troops. That'll do. We advance, and we'll let Arkan take him down. Sorry, Blight. We've got unlimited hordes at this point. Decisive victory where we lose no one. Let's go ahead and give the Slayer banner over to... Let's give it to one of the two War Sphinx and Honorable. A lot of miniguns, no thanks. And we lose a fair few, but they lose far more. And we'll take the gold.
Their deaths are worthless.
Their deaths are worthless. So they are.
You are not.
And then from here we'll have Arkan just drop into a march, and let's get moving.
I have arrived. Legions Nagash.
You follow Arkan on his journey.
Priest King.
Priest King. I'll see your traded kings allow you to buff up how fast your other hordes grow. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Let's go passing through the Soul Realm, and then... the Undying Horde and Soul Harvester for him.
Lich King.
Lich King. Let's go ahead and give you more attack for the Hekaran Warriors and Horsemen for all armies faction-wide. 12 more charge bonus for Wolves, Bats, and X-Rays, and more leadership. 4%, which is a lot for his whole army there. We're up to 54 with these lads. Sounds excellent. For our Light Priest, we'll go ahead and give another point to Net of Avantalk. Make it as cheap as possible. Someone gets locked in place and then battered to bits by Battle Cats. Okay, upgrade rather, Karakas Gal. We can probably snag in another Lord to hold the line here, so let's make a Vampire. Servant to Pride, Servant to Lust, welcome, Samtik.
What do you want?
Which we're just gonna go ahead and name you Paul. Welcome, Paul the Vampire.
All sleep shines.
All sleep shines. We'll give you the upgraded Curse of Nehek, and then whatever we can raise from the ground. Especially lads that can fly or shoot stuff. Let's go zombies and warriors as much as possible there. And then from the Eastern Badlands, we can recruit in more zombies. Excellent. Paul deserves no ancillaries. He can either hold the line or he dies. That's how it works. Let's grab the burial chamber. That way all of our incoming lords for the future just keep having scaling benefits. Then we'll have Neferata go into an ambush.
Borders.
Yes, Neferata the
Will
sneaky.
be done.
And then Neferata, what else can we give to you? Probably some more bats for harassing of Dawi.
This night.
Alright, sneaky, sneaky Neferata. Beautiful. The only thing we want to check is over here with Arkan.
King of the Vampire Coast.
King! So once we get him upgraded, his retinue gives us Gunnery Mob, Deck Gunners, and Death Shriek Terrorgeists and Gunnery Whites. All glorious units. How about you leave? Lord Beaten in Spaghetti. Let's go find some more ruins to explore. We can just keep upgrading MBMOs. I move in time. Frog Rub, Squigbeard. We'll go ahead and ignore you and go bother the stunties. Go wound the Groby Nutter. He should be no threat to you whatsoever. Oh, do you have Groby blood in your family line somewhere? Someone's head got put on a pike.
You're not worth the fight.
You're not worth the fight. Melion Hansa, you keep exploring. That should be the end of... Oh no, Kalita's down here. So that should be the end of her territory, but she's all the way down to the Temple of Skulls. Good for you, lass. Simutes, can we have you keep trying to knock out the Black Orc building? You fail again, huh? At least he earned himself a student. We'll go point into specialists. I know what's so funny, bud. Nagash doesn't find failure amusing. Pop in the outpost there at Drakenhof. That way we can utilize our allies' troops for at least a little bit of time. And turn. Alright, Crooked Fang, fort is under attack. Paul, can you hold the line? Listen, Thorgrim. Other people would have to fight you. I don't. That's so very unfortunate for you. 484 kills. Those Iron Breakers were feasting. Doesn't matter though, Paul wins. We hit her with the ellipses and she needs a break from all this glorious slaughter. Sounds good, you have my acceptance, now run. Let's not get ahead of ourselves there, Druki. You're only alive because we haven't made it on over there yet. What to use to pad my mattress? I know. Finest dwarf beer. No. Nope, that's guaranteed itchy. 10 at research rate and some construction cost reduction for everyone in this local province. Well done, Paul. They will sing songs of this victory for an age. Right, definition of madness is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Dwarfs. Vile little things who tend to stick their noses where they don't belong. Silence this creature. We go take down Fergal Stormbreaker. Okay, well, let's try. Fergal, be gone. Did you win? He tripped on a rock and is now wounded. Alright, such is the way. Genevieve, you keep on moving. Ooh, we do have the Dominion over Death now. Spawns an army at Nagash's location. Let's activate this here in a moment. Because we can use that spawned in army. Same as last time, just wipe our way through the rest of Warzag's territory. Yes, we'll drop them off here to help out with Larry and Yanankat. So we'll use one of our remaining Warpstone to perform the Dominion over Death. And we'll have to use the other to jump across the ocean here.
Move.
Oh no, not you, Kura, you big dumb. Nagash, you move forward. We reach Sartosa? No. Can we reach Sartosa now? We can. Use that Warpstone. And haul cheek towards Obado. We'll hit Tabaro and then move in towards Skaven Blight the turn after. Pyramid hovers across. If I was the Skaven, I'd be getting very worried about now. So Kura, we got an army full of skeletons and zombies. It's pretty garbage.
What do you want?
What do you want? Let's give you Aura of Sprosi and then an Invocation of the Heck.
It is night. We are in agreement.
We are in agreement. You go hang out by El Haik. Yanhakat, get you some more pistoliers. These armies are going to be very patchwork until we decide exactly what we're going to make them. Let's go 4 Crypt Ghouls, and then we can raise up some more zombies here soon. Yes, indeed. Wait a second, I thought we put in a outpost here with... Oh, the Twisted Glade's gone. Alright, Kalateb. You should be fighting against other undead factions. Oh, we can't subjugate Kalateb. That's a fun... That's a fun nod. Okay, so what do we want to do? Besides, fix Harkin's fractured mind. Comes Gotri, son of Gurney. Even if they go after Galbaraz, I don't think they stand a chance. Go ahead and get rid of this building and replace it with money-making terminal plazas. Arkin, we're gonna have you be sneaky-like up to the bridge. And then Minkaus, we're gonna have him roll towards Grunty Mingle. We'll have them go out towards this, all the different sea locations here. Pirate King Minkaus. I don't really like them for your army. They're very cheap though, aren't they? Equal to zombies. They just do a little bit more damage, have a bit more armor. Against the rats, we do need just warriors. They'll bring a bunch of men. Minkaus can't recruit because he's in March Dance. Big dumb. Being the undead is silly. We are undead prime, aren't we? We need more warpstone mines. Himrick, where are your people hiding? Bone Gulch and the Ash Ridge Mountains. Very limited defenders, and Vanola's over here with Dragon, Eagle, and Dragon Princes. Handmaiden, a couple of Nobles, and then Archmage of Heavens. Archmage of Heavens with Melkoths? How does that work? Emmerich can't move up there to save them. So if we attack and manage to win, that is a leg sweep for them. So let's come back just in a moment to that. Neferata, how are things going up here? Looks like your ambush was foiled. We keep trying.
My Lord of Death.
Yes, my Lord of Death. Gun mob. All are intriguing. They're so much slower than the Dawi, though, that they're not worth it. We're fighting nothing but Slayers. We have to be elite in response. So Neferata will have you post up and in camp stance, fix up your buildings, and then we have a little bit more gold. I guess we'll be going for. I guess we have to upgrade our settlement. Never mind. That's what we're waiting on. It is night.
I grow impatient. The true Von Carstein.
Oh yes, Manfred, you're taking an extra turn. Intez, you keep raiding on through here. We'll let Manfred stare down King Amadons and Lames. Grab you Wind of Death into Greater Arcane Conduit. For you, Paul, with your 3 skill points, we'll go Hunger, Rest. Well, we don't need you to move on, so we'll go Hunger, and then Raise Dead, and then to Curse of Undeath.
I forbid this.
I forbid this. I really don't care. Or Shanti.
What do you want?
The lead is coming up to fight now. Love to see it. And the Lizardmen are fleeing. Well, I'm gonna steal your things, Lizardmen. Whoa. I mean, his army's full of skanks. It's not that scary. And they can't all reach us unless they're in March Stance, so let's kind of pull back a little bit and steal from them. Making 10k a turn in BMOs. Let's see if we can get you some more cavalry here. So 2 chariots, 1 lancers, 4 sets of Nagashes are knights. Let's go 1 more scorpion. And then a couple of horsemen for other skirmishers. It's gonna be a very fast moving army here. Numos. He's waiting for the pyramid. Yep. Gonna be expensive, so we just need the gold for it.
Soon I'll be all-powerful.
Soon.
They will serve. Yes. Empty the tombs.
Then go. And soon I'll be all
Beautiful stuff. Let's see if anyone needs extra movement here. If someone hasn't been moved, it's probably been Neferata. Neferata's building, calm down. You're not moved is Simudes here. Who is going to keep trying to... Actually, hang on. Warzag has no heroes. Alright then, keep trying to damage this building in. You finally succeeded. And this is some beautiful art. Sneaky, sneaky saboteur. Actually kind of look like a magic card. Oh, what can we get for you? More undead warriors, of course. Keep holding the line. Actually, hang on now. We can move towards
strike out.
the Dobby lands. We might as well
Deliver them to me.
use some of our momentum here. So let's actually instead, Joe, go into a channeling stance and just kind of move our way closer. And then now KRELL can attack the Ash Ridge Mountains in Vinola. Vinola, my good lass. Auto-resolve is not on your side, so unfortunately for you and your dragon princes. Doom. Our next fight against Dimrick will battle properly. Same thing with the Fortress of Vorag, either one. Whichever one is better for us. Let's go extra corruption here. And like that, our foes are falling back across the world here. Go ahead and get KRELL the Ushabti building too, because I am a sucker for constructs. Vengeance of Nagashazar. That's death blow for all of your Nagashazar guard units. Or, sorry, all of your Nagashazar units in general. Ward save and weapon strength. KRELL, you're using Sylvanians. Strider melee attack speed and weapon strength. So we'll go Sylvanians and Nagashazar. Indeed. Morghast Archive. We shall pass over a bit more armor. Excellent, excellent stuff. Our legions are making progress across the board here. Wouldn't mind giving KRELL an additional warrior to help out. We got the zombies, or not the zombies, yeah, but Hall holding there. Let's go ahead and bring in another necromancer. We're almost at our 14 armies. Master of Skulls, Bones, and Bones. So Skulls is perfect for KRELL. Welcome back, Thutmose, which we are going to be renaming to Timmy. Also, the Bloody. Oh wait, no, that was the moniker for our Skull Collector. Welcome, Timmy. Following around KRELL.
Bring me flesh to
Bring me
craft.
flesh to craft. Then you can raise up whatever's in the area. Bats, wolves, archers, pistols, zombies, and then Deccan mob. Truthfully, there's no reason not to have a full army. Up to 19 just like that, and then some Nehekara warriors just to finish things off, and now Timmy is looking quite nice. We'll give him some Graveguard to roll with KRELL.
Gone.
Or can we have to wait for you? Well, Although for dealing with the lizardmen, having some fast-moving skirmishers may be a good idea. Let's go ahead and pass the turn. And like that, Kalida's trying to sue for peace, neither side profits from this war. See, that's where you're wrong. That's the one condition to Neferata joining, is that you have to go, Kalida. And Thorek is ready to fight again. I figured it was only a matter of time. Bring it on, dwarfs. Partially why we're building up that cavalry force, because I knew they were on the way eventually. Aw, grub. So that looks like we have fixed up Arkan's mind. Mind restored, having long sought the means to regain his former spellcasting abilities. Luther's desire to repair his damaged mind has finally been realized. For years, the mental instabilities caused by his multiple personalities have prevented him from wielding the winds of magic. No more. Lore of the Deep eludes him no longer. All shall fear the Pirate King more than they shall ever have before. He gains the Abyss... Sorry, he gains the trait United Mind, giving him the ability to cast Lore of the Deep spells, extra attack and defense, weapon strength, and leadership aura size. Back to the old Luther, and back to kicking cheeks. Alright, Manfred, you are going to go ahead and claim Labaris for me. Mine. Thank you kindly. Tomb Raider. Labaris has a port, so we can't do anything else. We'll have you go in after Kalida.
You fool!
You fool. No, in fact, we'll have Intez fall back towards Lamia, which we shall upgrade to tier 3, giving us access to some extra crypt ghouls and all sorts of other goody stuff too. An absolute list. Manfred, your army looks just terrifying. There's nothing else to give you. Except for maybe a White King or two. Now let's go ahead and snag the extra health for Owen. Collector of Skulls, Timmy, give you Master of the Dead upgrade. Queen Bee. Oh, rank 25, so we were rushing this for no reason. He's only rank 10. Guess we could have read. Let's go for some of her uniques then. We'll go Twilight's Allure for some extra resistance. Fighting against the Dawi is good. She's not going to be down there against Lamia anytime soon. They'll be long gone before she arrives. Unless the Dawi managed to hold us back. We'll see. More upgrades at Numos and the Pyramid of Prince Tutankhamun. Gibbos almost has himself an excellent army, and it looks like Lizgok's gonna come back and try to take the Golden Tower. That's fair enough. Looks like the Lizardmen are running for their lives. Let's go into an encamp stance in case they are in ambush. Are they just trying to wait? Are you start movement? Huh. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and attack Teotihuacan. If they want to all come in together, that works for me. Let's go ahead and have ourselves a battle on the open field to make sure we don't lose nearly as many, even though the decisive victory is likely to be very much in our favor. Let's have another fight here with the skeletal legions of the Dread King. Let's go ahead and hit a quick save and end the recording and be right back. Alright, onward to the siege of Teotihuacan. Before I do launch, let's see what those towers are. They're tier 5, but he's missing walls. So that means these are going to be just your normal javelin towers. Oh, you poor fool. I mean, because it really wouldn't have mattered if they had walls either, because this settlement is really poorly set up. So let's go ahead and set up the Bone Colossus and our Elephant. There's really not enough Lizardmen for us to really warrant being that cheeky, so let's go ahead and do Hoplites up front. Followed by the Peltasts. followed by the Royal Guard, and then finally the Titan. Guard Lancers, Nagashes are Knights, and then the 3 Papas. Yes, indeed. Let's get them. Send you in after those Pterodon Riders right off the bat. You get in after the Saurus Spears, Rocks. If you could chuck after the Saurus Spears, that'd be perfect. You're gonna do no damage just about anything else. Elephant. To the gates. Infantry. Forward. Alright, Red King, before you do land, let's go for an overcast here. Send those in. Yoink. Black Periapt. Throw the Death Breath. Water spells, move on in. We've got the Purple Haze of Doom, Wind of Death, and then the BC crashes. Can't summon zombies. We can summon Minotaurs. No, we can't. These go False Protection, and then the Curse of Years to further weaken these poor guys. Alright, infantry, how you guys doing? Rock. Red King's Dragon. Been hilarious. Eltosts, give him a volley. Have another Wind of Death rip on through these poor Saurus. We're having already just the worst day. I figure most of those javelins are not going to be very effective. They're mostly there for disruption, though. And Saurus are already running. What did you really expect? An extra melee attack might work there. Go ahead and go Call of Death to explode the gates. Any extra damage is nice. Alright, turn and blast these Saurus warriors with some Death Breath. You hit him with a Death Breath and you wash him off afterwards. Go False Protection here. If they want to fight, so be it. The Dread King is happy to give you a battle. Hold the line, lads. We'll get through these gates soon. Send in the Bone Colossus, which is now out of ammunition. Karate chop your way through them in a hurry, and then we'll throw us in another Overcast Wind of Death down the line. Hacking on through them. Rips a few spirits out as they come on through. As soon as those gates are open, we're able to summon in Minotaurs. Oh, we can do it now. Let's send them over that way. As soon as the zombies are in, we'll do the Minotaurs right after. Boink. Red King drop over here. Minotaurs go this way. And then we go ahead and take the entire force. And send them in. Destroy. The zombies aren't having the best time. Going to summon in some more zombies here. And then you also charge. Skeletal Minotaur, some of them got a little bit confused. I'm tiny. Poor Lizardmen. Before you land, go ahead and hit him with the Death Breath. You've also got a stinky explosion. This seems to be the way for everyone here. Oh! Drop the Purple Haze and hope our game doesn't crash. Spirits are coming on in. We can do the Curse of Years on top of that. They're just doing nothing. These Javelin are caught. Not a worse place to be there. The rest of them are gone, and that's a victory. Losing no one. Weird how that works. Oh, we lost 2, I lied. Alright, 2 fall, I'm not sure where they at. 2 hoplites fall. They were killed by... Well, now it says these guys got 2 kills, so the Saurus Warriors got in there and clobbered a couple of you. Unfortunate, we're disappointed in each and every one. Oh, the sack is worth 12,000. Well, tempting. Dashing from interlocking tentacles and seashells and permanently dripping with slime. Ooh, glorious. Solver clings to the wearer's body, allowing them to move freely. But they lose fire resistance, which is usually a very bad time. Golden Pass is secured. We can go ahead and pop in the Tempest of Death. Repair our buildings.
Look out!
The double Huke. See, the problem is, fellas, I don't think you stand a chance with all those skinks. That's just more bones for us to raise. Actually, let's go. We don't need really that much more post-battle loot. We'll go Lightning Strike with him. We can keep the lizards at bay a little bit more effectively. The Equa will also go ahead and put in the Chasm of Souls. Actually, let's get a research rate. Tower of Dar. And then we'll do Charnel Plaza and... Charnel Plaza and... Let's say bumps to how many bone golems we can get. Just all the Nagash units in general. Okay, so we're gonna get attacked at the Golden Tower. Defenses there aren't terrible. He's rolling with some Saurus. We could probably pop in a Lord and hold not too difficultly. Without too much difficulty is what I'm trying to say. I will grab a Vampire Lord, have him become a Servant to Gluttony. Allows us to have regeneration on top of regeneration, so Olathor is quite the name. But we're going to change it to Parry. Welcome to Parry.
No.
Welcome to Parry, welcome Parry. To our armies. Let's go Invocation of Dehek and Aura of Supremacy. And then while you're here, recruit as many units as you can. Preferably those with guns. And that's a full squad of 20. Just like that, Parry appears. All ready to fight. Should be able to pass out some ancillaries real quickly here. Let's go Lichbone. Big Hatter. We can do Cursed Necromancer. That actually sounds pretty nice. And then Lich to make his spells faster. You get no equipment until you win some battles, sir.
Address me as your highness.
Address me as your highness. Apprentice Necromancer. Ravenous Dead to make the zombies heal. Undead Bard for perfect vigor. Warlock. Shabti Bodyguard. Glorious. You're ready to go.
What?
Unless you talk to me like that ever again, and in which case you are going to disappear. I'd say walls at El Hayek are going to be more important than salt. And hello there, Skaven. Time to die. Hit borrow. What do you know? There's Skaven here. We're just going to go ahead and declare war. There's no reason to play any kind of political games anymore. You can call your... Is it our doom's coming? No. Not today, not ever. We'll auto-resolve that one. Do some bats. We will sack the settlement, because we don't really need tomorrow that badly. And then, we use our Warp Stone to teleport to Skaven Blight. We can't hit them next turn. We can't hit them until next turn. But there's nothing they can do about it. We're outside, fools. What's gonna happen now? So we get rid of these bats and just raise some new bats that are fully healed. Alright, I smell more warpstone. Ark needs to move. Looks like Gotri is kind of fleeing through. He might be able to take the floating village. So Arkin, you just pursue. Minkaus, you risk crashes by hitting these sea corpses. Still cargo here. Yeet. Let's go. Barrels of rum, absolutely. Got a Cloak of the Dunes, immune to desert attrition, and the ability to surf on sandworms. Quite a useful, what a useful item. And Kyle, let's bring you in some more archers, and let's grab a couple more Helm Dogs and zombies. Do some channeling, but then we'll send you in towards the Dragonhorn Mines. Genevieve, go ahead and show us where the Skaven are. Thank you, Lass. Shoot first. Ammunition for all range units and extra range for all ranged units. Yes, please.
Who wishes the red kiss?
I will alone.
Looks like Crag the Grim. Okay, so we'll just pull back then and let them come on into vampiric territory. Come on in and take some attrition, fool. We have no reason to move in foolishly. We move us slowly and they can't do anything about it.
Beyond even Quaish.
Emmerich can make it over here to the Ash Ridge Mountains.
A laughable idea.
A laughable idea. Timmy, you come on forward. And you start channeling.
Bring it all to me.
KRELL, you go into an ambush. Whoop. Right in front of him. There we go. This army should not be able to reach, even in March.
Absurd.
So in this way, it's only Emmerich and Laya that can fight us.
Soon I'll
Which I think we can handle.
powerful.
Anything else to raise here? Deckhand mob, no. No thanks. There's so much territory to look over now. Let's get some upgrades to our income and Quetzalcoatl, and then swap this over to the Soul Harvest. Blockwa also can swap over to the Soul Harvest and upgrade the income-producing building. Sudenburg, no one's moving through here, so we already got the Soul Harvest. Soul Harvest. Harvest up them souls. Is that cash? Roz, you stay on the Tempest of Death, that way Arkin can move through quickly. Money making. Lamia, we don't control all of this just yet. But quite soon we will. Alright, beautiful. What else do we need to upgrade? Just the Dread Kings. We'll ignore that. Find the garrison lords that need to be moved. No, not yet. Warzag, who are you battling?
I think awful careful.
These guys are brawling. Well, if you wipe out the Dobby, that works for me. The second he does, we'll declare war. Grab the Nehekarans, grab some Polearm mob. And then through global. What makes the most sense? Let's go Sandcrawlers. Get a bit of variance here. They're basically direwolves. They're just sneaky direwolves with anti-large. Ura, you go ahead and set up an ambush stance.
Agreed for now.
I guess we just have everyone channel, so we have maximum magic.
This better be important.
This better be important.
Rata was right. It will be done.
If Arata was right, she says.
Undeath Ascendant.
Hang on now, are we at war with Grimgore? I just saw Grimgore down in the south. Excuse me.
Fist.
I don't want to fight a whole wall from Grimgore. Good grief.
Now.
Back to the pinnacle. Back to the pinnacle with a quickness.
Bring me flesh to craft. Going. Soon I'll be all-powerful. The Harkon.
Luther Harkon.
Speak up.
Can't quite afford the growth building. Let's snag some cash then through diplomacy. Auckland, we will happily take a peace treaty with.
petty
For
talk.
4,000. Aldebrand, you fool, pet. Nah, Clan Verms, we're wiping you guys out. I just needed the cash to upgrade buildings over here with Harkon.
My madness is not weakness. I am listening.
No, of course not. Especially since you're no longer mad, you're back to normal. Normal Harkon returns. Let's keep what we have for now. The DMOs you can charge into. Gotta find more Skaven. Look, Clan Rictus is hiding in Silver Spear. Who would have guessed? Jan Hansa, you move in to keep following Kalita, wherever she might be. Hello there, Kalita. Onlams ran from the coast. That's
I'll take
quite the strategy. Fall back at all costs. Gift of Oblivion for Big Rick. Hell, hard to blow it up when they keep failing, Smuties. You a proper specialist, and we'll bully Warzag here as soon as we are able.
Words, or blast yous with me spells.
4 turns. We don't care about any kind of treachery. Not one bit. And Imric failed to spot our ambush, so we can have ourselves a quite fun battle against the Knights of Galador. Let's again hit the quick save, drop the recording, and be right back. Alright, once again, to slaughter a dragon and his princes. Alright, so this is an ambush, and we do know KRELL can't cast, of course. So we'll have him go clobber that noble right off the bat. The Archai and Morghast, I'm curious to see if... Oh, they just say that Imric's not a threat. Well, that's not good for you there, bud. And then the rest of this is Dragon Princes. So we'll go Graveguard in a line. Gashes our guard back just a bit. Halberdiers right in with them. Damned Legion a little bit further back. Put the Warpstone Ghouls. Well, if we put them in the full with the woods, the Dragon Princes will just turn around. So let's put them here and here. Shot the Great Bows, just start firing in from wherever. Rubbed in some more cane. Then the Great Sword's ready to go find a flank. And tear it to shreds. Obviously, magic's going to be an issue because Imric does have some spells, but I think KRELL does some good work stopping that. Put these lads in guard mode and... I only want the Grave Guard charging before we give everyone else more specific orders.
Yes, master.
Alright, let it begin. Well, there's no escape. Only the void. Goff's Cursed Blades. I love that the noble's just leaving. He's out of here. He is out of here. Seems like so are the Dragon Princes. Let's go ahead and bring the Halberdiers through. Eagles coming in to attack our great bows. That's fine by me. Weakness to fire is a bit scary because of how much damage Imric does, but you're right. Looks like all the Dragon Princes are trying to run. Everyone who's too slow has no chance, though. Halberdiers come through. Shop to Great Bow, keep firing into the big blob back here. He's gone. Morghast, turn around. He's lucky he's too far away. Increase their damage. Blob line's working very well. Let's bring you two across. There is no escape. Only the void. Those glowing ghouls fighting. Alright, secondary squad's here. Not that it really matters. And that's the army of Imric defeated. These skulls don't belong to the Skull Throne anymore. They belong to the Throne of Nagash. Courage has indeed failed you. Alright, I've got plenty of elves to run on down, and I'll catch you in a moment. And Imric once again learns just how powerful Morghasts are. 141 kills for them, making them have the golden hand scythes. I'm not sure what they wield. 42 lost on our side, which is entirely minimal. We'll go ahead and take the extra gold. ... The great plan calls for peace. Does it now? Well, Krokgar, actually looks like you're having a really bad time. So it does look like the great plan calls for peace for now. Got a Razor Standard stolen from the enemy, and we won an ambush battle, so we get ourselves another Warlock. My evil brethren, we got another Cloak of Dunes, as well as a whole bunch of other stuff, and Dragon Slayer for KRELL, giving him 8 more bonus V large and 25% fire resistance. Yeah, that's some good stuff there. No, Silostra's gone. We don't get to subjugate her faction. Paul also failed his ambush. Questions? What questions? Yeah, fair enough.
This better be important.
Alright, Paul, let's ambush over here on this bridge. May work, it may not. I don't think the bridge battles are quite as good as the ones in Medieval.
Face your doom.
Murloc's bringing in a nasty force. That's okay. We'll be over there to deal with you soon. KRELL, you go deal with this huge squad.
Everything dies.
Everything dies.
You dare.
What our foes don't realize is that any of the territory they take from us doesn't really matter. Unless it's one of the ritual sites, we just don't care about it. KRELL, skill points for you. Let's get that Vengeance of Nagashazar, giving death blow to our Morghasts, word save for our Morghasts, and 15% more strength. Before we do that, 180 harbor piercing weapon strength. And then afterwards, $207. And now they've got 10% ward save too. Ivan the Destroyer, we shall give you more thick skin. And KRELL can move in to destroy. Let's hit Imric first, and that should bring everyone in for an auto-resolve. Ooh, a close victory. But one we win. Wow, Dragon. Dragon D's. They both now are annihilators of the Asur. Rip and tear. I'll go ahead and sack the Fortress of Vorag. Let Timmy claim it. Darkness. And KRELL, you can turn back around and go after Fern Harvest here. Quite the name. Or Fern Harvest.
I cannot rewrite reality.
Sorry, lass. Fern Harvest is a cooler name, and you know it. Alright, into Resurrect, so we can heal our units around us. Dark Legions of Nagash gives Realm of Souls to the Ushabti we have. That's a pretty quick sell.
Thine right is
Arcane
mine.
Conduit for Manfred. Yvonne. Give you more leadership.
Darkness comes.
Timothy. Raise Dead and Undying Horde for more replenishment. Awesome, and while you're here, you should actually be able to recruit units from KRELL. But you can't. So maybe KRELL has to be in camp stance for that to work. Either way, we want him to have KRELL-style forces, so let's go ahead and get rid of all of these Deckhand mob. The Nehekaran warriors. And then we'll replace them with 4 Graveguard. Get rid of these 2 Skelly warriors. And these 2 Skelly spearmen. Or a couple of Doomguard with halberds, and then Graveguard with great weapons. And like that, Timothy's army is terrifying. You dare. And with our 60,000 coin... $57,000 gold. What else do we use it on? Probably just other buildings that give us heroes, but I think we've already got all those. 2 more scorpions. I think we just ignore everything here, unless it's more constructs. So actually, more Ushabti. Okay, let's pull up the province. We have so much territory. This is the only way to get around effectively. Go ahead and tear that building out of Numos. Picks up Sudenberg's gold buildings, Galbaraz. I mean, I think the call is Tombguard with great weapons. Let's go ahead and upgrade our stone crypts for more Graveguard. Yotiqua, we can get the Tower of Dar empowered, so as long as Winds of Magic is contested to us, we get a bunch of faction-wide wins bonuses. Alright, for our next technology, I think we should bring in the Conspicuous Assassin, Loyal, Relentless, Large, Big Axe. This gives us 10% more movement range? I think so. Temple of the Sun. Reeking Shipyard, so just upgrading the different... not upgrading the different areas. Alright, you can go ahead and leave. And I think it's time to pit our legions against the forces of Tzeentch. So Dread King, onward. Tzeentch is like, excuse me. Sorry, chicken. We can't have your faction anywhere near us. Is Hugh gonna join him? No. We can stamp out the yogurt balls, no problem. Sack the settlement for 5,000. And then claim the settlement. Because I don't want to waste any time wiping out Tzeentch. Alchemy Workshop is replenishment faction-wide, that's all I need to hear. We went for charge bonus first, really. Let's go melee attack. Charge bonus is great, because that's hitting, giving you weapon strength and melee attack on the charge, but it only lasts for 10 seconds, so it's only good if you're moving around properly. Now we can pretty much just upgrade whatever we want. So, Dread King, let's go ahead and make sure you've got I would say Sepulchral Stalkers are the best halberdiers for the Tomb Kings.
What do you want?
What? Want? Well, Perry, I'd like you to have better troops. But Global's all used up right now.
Priest King of greatest dynasty.
BMOs is closer to the Dawi. Let's go ahead and give him some chunky defenders. We'll go ahead and grab some bone golems. We're just building up a nasty, speedy force. All of these zombies are going to go away too. We'll replace them with single entities of some kind. They were there as gap fillers. Gash, we can move in on Skaven Blight. Probably don't even have to fight this battle. Nope. And we won't, because fighting the Skaven in their settlements is the worst. We're just going to go ahead and pour Dar energies into the tunnels and make sure all the Skaven are gone. Sack it for 32,000. Well, I am death, and you will give me... You're the best. Can I follow you around? Don't get in the way. Can I carry your weapon? Shine your boots? Back rub, baby. 120 or more battles, you lose ambush success chance, but gain more melee attack. Well, how about it, Nagash? How about a back rub? No! Alright, well, Skaven Blight belongs to me now. Time to set up those Warpstone mine. Hang on now. Oh, there it is. Warpstone load. And then we'll go Tempest of Death so we can get out of here quickly. Let's go walls. And since it's important, we'll go ahead and pop in the Mausoleum of the Damned to make sure we don't lose this settlement. And then the Eternal Plaza as well. Business will upgrade the Chamber of Serpents. I said Chamber of Secrets. I'd be lying if I said I don't want an army that's nothing but Caskets of Souls. We'll get to that. That's probably going to end up being Arkan's force. Oh, we built everything. The pyramid is complete. We can recruit in more guests. That's just broken. Let's go for Sephiroth the Strong. We'll name you instead Sarah. Sarah the Archai. Heroic Killing Blow, Mobility, Corruption, and Blade Master. We'll go ahead and send this Archai towards somewhere else. We don't need... We already have enough in one army. So I guess we can bring them around to join with any other general, maybe here in Miragliano. So we can set up another Necromancer here. Grimmed Reaping, Skeletal Warrior Speed. Now let's go Sefko, the Master of Swords.
Strike out!
Sefko, you also need yourself a generic name. Not to say that these names are generic. Mine is too. We shall call you... You are Seth.
They will serve.
They will serve, and I think I want to give Seth the Crazy Man. Torn Banner of Pilgrims is Frenzy. Lichbone Pendant is always good to have. The Big Hatters mostly need to go to our generals. They can go to everyone, though, because 25% less upkeep is awesome. We'll give him the Immortal Fan and more research rate. There's a jet going overhead, so you might be able to hear the roar. If not, as I always say, you can hear it. None of you ever can. Great. We will not worry about it. Alright, full army here for you, buddy. We can retrofit them later. Alright, Sarah and Seth can start their journey together. Alright, Nagash, can we get you any more heroes on this side? Lich Priests? I don't care about Lich Priests. At all. Let's go ahead and grab one of Death and have them Hotmas here. Hotmas the Hateful come and join Seth as well. And we'll rename you to Harry the Hateful. Everyone say hello to Harry. Go replenish troops, corruption, spirit leech, and life leech. Great. We haven't even started upgrading his troops yet. Let's go one last point into the Soul Stealer. I'm not going to really worry about the Grave Call or Kandarak. That's just more troops to summon in, but we don't need them. Plus, I want to see just how far Nagash can take the Morghasts. I will go Devastating Charge here for Meshep. Big Ray can have a deadlier blade, and we find out what else we can upgrade here.
The true Longcaster.
Kalita. Kalita, where are you going?
What is
What?
unthinkable?
At least Vikram here has an army.
Listen.
Intez, you get ready to defend. Manfred, go obliterate Kalita. Kalita, what were you planning? Oh, hang on now. I'm here for a battle with medium casualties. Alright, then we shall pick up the next episode with a fight between Bald Boy Manny versus Kalita, the Snake Bomb herself. Thank you all so much for stopping on by today's Legions of Nagash SR campaign. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub bone, and I'll see you all in the next one.